And welcome back to Old Man Dax. This is just going to be not a tutorial or anything. I'm just going to review the update coming up tomorrow. Started playing Diablo 2 about a month and a half ago, so I'm not, can't say what's good or what's bad. I've played every character pretty much all the way through normal. I've played most of them through Nightmare, and I played a few in Hell. Nowhere near Endgame. So I really don't have opinions on what's good or what's bad. But the one thing that I did kind of want was, and it's the same for, I played Diablo 3 also. It's the same thing for Diablo 3 that was for Diablo 2. So I was telling a friend of mine that got me to play D2 that there was really no incentive to play D2 because it was pretty much the same as D3 on console. Now on PC it was way better, but on console it's pretty much the same. But and I also tried to find the way to look up stuff on the internet on the PS5, which because they haven't put a website browser button yet for some reason. I don't know why, but anyway, it's super hard. And I just want to get this video out there, so I'm just going to read it off of my phone while I look around here. So right now, when you go to hit play, you have two options. You have private, which you can't go up or down, you can't rename it. Just private, you play by yourself or with your friends on your friends list. Then you go into Party Finder, and you got the difficulties over here, the max number of players over there. You have your acts. You can do just bosses, just zones, or other. And you need to complete Act 5 to do these couple, which I haven't done on this character yet. I've got it done on my other druid. And that's it. There's no nothing. Like that's it. You can join a game or that's it. So it really made trading on the console for people that just play console really hard because there's no way to, meet up with people or create games, like name the games. So if you're looking for this type of ruin or that type of ruin, and then so you move over and you have your friends list, and then the ladder, which you take a look at. We're on the expansion. Moving down to Druid. I do this in my series videos. So right now we're just over 10,000, working our way up the tree. So the whole point of this is, in the update coming up tomorrow, console's getting an update. So I was just going to read it off here. Following the successful launch of the ladder Season 1, the team has turned their focus to features that require the most attention. Console Party Finder was the top item on our list by a large margin. Patch 2.4.3 brings multiple improvements to the console multiplayer experience, providing new and improved ways to create and find games by replacing Party Finder with Game Creator and Game List. Selecting the play button on the main menu with our selected online hero will now present three options for online play. So they're going to put a section in the middle in between these two, and you'll be able to create your own games. So private, which we already have. Enter a private game that will not populate on the games list. The only way for others to join your game is through a friends list or by being invited. And then in the game creator, which is going to be in the middle, you're going to be able to create a public game that will populate on the games list. Games list, view the games list, use the search feature to join a public game. Game Creator will equip you with the ability to quickly create the type of game you desire. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be the Game Creator right here. Same setup. Confirm one of these games. Categories will generate pre-made. So these are going to be ones that they're like pre-made. So if you want to do just Act 1 Den of Evil on normal, it'll say Act 1, Den of Evil, normal, 222. And that'll be your number so that they don't have multiples of the whole thing. And then if somebody else makes one, they'll be Act 1, Den of Evil, 223. This is to prevent games with duplicate names from being created. Level differences, which was previously only available as a game creation option for PC. Well, we have different levels of difficulty right here. I don't know what they're talking about there. Has been added to the game creation option. We have also added an additional category called custom. So this is where I'm thinking it's going to help us with the trading and stuff. Called custom. This category consists of two options. Public game. So create a public game to populate in the games list with a name of your choice. So say you had a spirit sword that you wanted to trade. So you could name your game looking for, or say you want a spirit sword. Let's go with that. You can put iOS spirit sword. So in search of a spirit sword. So somebody would join your game and offer trade and trade you a spirit sword. Password protected games. Create a public game with a password that must be entered to join. Just like on the PC lobby, a password protected game will not appear on the games list, but can be joined through a separate join game button found by pressing the search game name button on the game list in the menu category. A preview of your custom or general game name is displayed on the top right portion of your screen. Once you are comfortable with your selection and confirm them, your journey to Sanctuary can begin. Selecting the games list button will display up to 40 matching games created by other players that your selected character is able to join. To aid in finding specific games, you can use the search feature to locate specific game or filter games. So that's where it goes back to, like, if you're looking for a sword or a gem, like say you have perfect gems for trade, just name your thing perfect gems for trade, and people will join in and trade you. Filtering, you can set parameters. Difficulty filter is only normal, nightmare, hell. Ping. So ping's kind of self-explanatory. You're gonna let's go back to here. So you're gonna have just an indicator on the right-hand side going from your best connection to your weakest connection. So you're always going to want to join the games that have a good connection. Press the triangle button on the PlayStation controller, Y button on Xbox controller. Game name. Pressing the triangle button on a PlayStation controller, Y button on the Xbox controller, or X button on a Nintendo Switch controller, while on the game list menu will open the search game name menu. Here you can search for both custom and pre-made game names using the same familiar layout you would use during game creation. Now, I'm just wondering, does that mean we're going to be able to cross-platform onto here? Because if you just have to search up a name and connect to it that way, or is everybody still going to be limited to PlayStation, play with PlayStation? Oh, we'll see you tomorrow. Searching using one of your pre-made categories will only return game result that were created using the same pre-made categories. For example, selecting the pre-made Den of Evil search option will only yield pre-made game results. Inadvertently searching for Den of Evil under the custom category will yield custom game names with those phrases within them. Custom game names with or without a password can be joined directly through the search game name menu. Modifying any of these filters will refresh your list of games and return a new list of games up to 40 based on the criteria you selected. Players also have a refresh button available to them to manually refresh the list at any time. Oh, like I said, I've only been playing like a month and a half, but since I started, that was the biggest thing. Like, I wanted to be able to trade my stuff that I want to trade, or get stuff that I need, right? By trading, and it was impossible to do on PC. I've joined a couple of other community groups and stuff on different apps, and tried doing it that way. It helped a little, but not anywhere near as much as this is gonna do, I believe. So there's a bunch of other stuff on the update. Nothing that I really wanted to go over. The only thing I wanted to go over was the update to the console, because I am super excited for that. And if there's anything you're super excited about, leave comments down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.